Hey Eric, Byron. I just wanted to show you guys the numbers, what I'm looking at. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to do a question and answer session with you. I'd been happy to answer everything, but I just kind of wanted to at least do this video, go through everything with you, and at least give you some information. The right here, I'm going to go through pricing first, and then I'll talk a little bit about all the legal junk stuff you guys will have to do. But here is your mother's property was on Breckenridge. It's right around here. This highlighted area in blue is the whole neighborhood. So I basically drew a border around the neighborhood and pulled a whole bunch of data from it. The properties that have been sold, the properties that were listed for sale and didn't sell, the properties that are currently active. So I took all that data from this neighborhood and dumped it into a program I have, and it puts it out on a chart for me that kind of makes it a little bit easier to read. Now, that property on Breckenridge, your mother's property, is a little bit over 1,800 square feet, so it's actually off the charts a little bit over here to the right. If you look at the bottom of this chart, this is all the square footage line. On the left of the chart here, this is all of the pricing. The blue dots here are properties that have actually been sold. So the way appraisers and people in the real estate business, like myself, I'm a licensed broker in Florida. The way we kind of value properties is what has stuff actually sold for. You can ask whatever price you want for a property, but until it actually sells, it doesn't really give you a good inkling to what the property value is. So the blue dots is mostly what we go off of. Blue dots are all the properties that have actually sold. The green triangles are property that are currently on the market listed for sale and what you would be competing with. The red squares were on the market and they did not sell. So for whatever reason, somebody was trying to sell the property. It was listed and it didn't sell and it got taken off the market. These diamonds, these orange diamonds here, are properties that are on the market and somebody has put an offer in, so they're under contract right now. We call it pending, and it's just waiting to close. So it's either waiting for a mortgage approval or whatever. This red line is just a mathematical equation. It took all the sold properties, all the blue dots, and drew a line slope saying this is about what your fair market value is. So if I take that line all the way out to 1,800, your mother's property, perfect retail condition, totally updated, brand new, ready to show, staged, beautiful, is going to sell for probably around $325. So with that $325, I'll show you how I got to my offer. So if I buy it for cash, I'm going to put money into it and then I'm going to sell it on the market and I'm going to expect to probably get about $325. So, but on that $325, I'm going to have to pay 6% real estate agent. I'm going to have to pay 2% closing costs. So $325, after everything's said and done, I'm going to pay about 8%. I'm going to pay about $26,000 on the back end to actually just close the deal. So that really gets me down to, really, I'm getting about $299,000 for the property. Well, aside from that, your mother's property needs probate. That's going to cost me $3,000 is what I pay Yaz to get that done. So that's also going to come off profit. I like on 325, I go for a 25% profit margin. So what I like to make on properties is 25%. When I've got to put a lot of money into them, a few $100,000 it's going to tie up. So like most businesses, I'm in it to make a profit. I try to stay around 25%. So on $325,000, I'm hoping to make about $80,000. On top of that, your mother's property is it's outdated. It needs new flooring, new paint, new kitchens, new bathrooms. I believe it needs a new roof. I'd have to double check that, but I'm counting on a new roof. I'm counting on a new AC. So all of that is going to cost me about $80,000. So once I take the 325, I subtract the 26,000 that the back end closing costs are going to cost me. I subtract the $3,000 for the probate. I subtract the $80,000 it's going to cost me to actually to actually rehab the property to get it actually retail ready to where it can command the $325,000. And then I subtract another $80,000 for my profit margins. I'm actually at $136,000. I can take a little less in profit. I do like the property. I do like the neighborhood. So that's why I went up to the 141.5. But that's I'm real tight there. That's about as good as I can do with all the work and all the money it's going to cost me to invest, and what I will expect to get at the end of the day. Obviously, you guys are more than welcome to pay your own probate, hire your own attorney, invest the roughly $80,000. I get it a little cheaper because I'm doing this all the time, but probably $80,000 to $100,000. Manage the project. You guys are welcome to do all that to try to get up to the $325,000. But at the end of the day, if you want to do all that work, you might get a little bit more money. What I'm offering here is real easy. Sign some paperwork. At 140, you guys will probably get about 50 grand a piece. So I'm trying to make it real easy for you, but that's your call. Thanks for watching, and I'm sorry how everything got misconstrued. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry you felt like I was trying to rape you, but I just wanted to do the numbers and kind of show you where I'm coming from. Hope it sits well with you. I hope to hear from you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.